What's going on, guys? Today I'm gonna take you guys through a 3-4 defense that I've been running a little bit in some leagues. It actually gets insane pressure. It's good against the run and pass, and it's off meta, obviously. Obviously, the first two videos I dropped were on dollar and nickel over meta defenses this year, but I wanted to find something that was like off meta kind of thing that still has good pressure and coverage behind it. And I've been running a lot of 3-4. Right now, I'm in the Ravens playbook. I think they have the best 3-4 in my opinion. And the plays we're going to be looking at are this cover 6, OL Fire 2, and cover 4 quarters. So I'm going to set those up real quick. All right, so we'll come out in OBL Fire 2 first. And again, for my adjustments, it's going to be auto flip on, baseline, play ball. I'm defense conservative, and then obviously match coverage, my favorite coverage in the game. And offense will come out anything and gun. Just so you can run it against anything. Again, you always see game clips of this stuff. For my game clips, what I do is, in some franchise leagues, I don't take that serious. I'll just go in and I'll run defenses and try and find stuff out that works and doesn't work for them. So in the league, you'll see I was running this 3-4 defense league. It's a lot of stuff. And I hope you guys enjoy it because I took some L's because of it. Obviously, it's hard to learn a new defense. So for me, I was kind of have fun with it, figuring out what adjustments work. We made some good plays. I actually won, I think, 2 out of 3 games I did this in. So it wasn't too bad. I'm going to show you guys how I run it real quick. So again, OBL Fire 2, kind of like DB Fire 2, right? I'll show blitz though, right? And I'll throw this guy on an inside third. I'll deep third him. I'll throw triangle on a hard flat. Like this. I'll run it like this, essentially, right? So you have a hard flat from Patrick Queen. You have a deep third over here. Inside third from him. You have a deep half over here. You have a soft squat over here, right? This is how I run it most of the time. This guy is going to take away anything kind of quick seam because he's looking out there slowly, right? And then you obviously use wing this side with anything like that. The weakness is obviously if he has time in the pocket, right? He's going to throw a quick seam up the middle he can with Smith-Schuster, right? If something like this, right? You might be in trouble like that, obviously. But this is how I set up my blitz a lot of the time. Obviously, you can do things to take away stuff if they're doing a lot of quick seam routes. But for OBL Fire 2, this is how I set it up. All right, just like this. And I'll show you guys the pressure. Let the route unfold. All right. Obviously, that's the user. Let me redo that. That's the user. He's not going to come in. But again, show blitz. You can push the D-line out. Slant them inside. Blitz all backers. Deep third. You can actually leave him on the inside quarter if you want to, actually like this. Like that. Hard flat him. And then maybe like inside third him if you want to. Something like this. Might be even better. Just so you have to worry about the quick seam right here. And then obviously you have anything that goes over here in the middle to a deep route on this side. So your responsibility is cover the middle of the field and obviously run to a deep route over here if one comes up. And you can even hard flat circle, make it even easier. So now you just have to go middle, then run deep. This safety in the deep there is going to help you out over the middle, obviously, so you don't have to carry it too long, right? But middle, run deep to the right. That's all you got to do. Everything else is bagged, right? So let's QB spy him. All right. We're going to QB contain like this. You'll stand in a gap like that to show pressure. Pass commit if you want to. All right, something like this. Coming off the edge, easy pressure. And you can see, right, the guy on the deep wheel route, that's your responsibility to run to. Middle of the field to deep. So again, for OBL Fire 2, you're going to show blitz. You're going to blitz all backers, shift the D-line out, slant inside like this. Inside third, inside quarter, hard flat triangle, deep third, this safety, like this. And you soft squat over there. And I'll run it just like this. Keep it contained like that. Right? Good run and pass defense right here. And if they're in a trips look like this or a bunch look like this, I will keep him in a soft squat. Gives him more time to get back over there in case it's a deep route. And we'll give up anything short. But again, shoot the play like this. Stand in the gap to show pressure. So they pick you up. Let me just, yeah, we'll do it like this. Throw him in a hook curl. Why not? Something like that. All right. Come in right off the edge. Easy pressure. Again, it's just like DB Fire 2, but it's out of a different look, 3-4 look, right? Good against the run. Obviously in Dollar, the weakness is the run, but here you're in 3-4. You got run defense, you got linebackers on the field, D linemen on the field, right? Show you guys one more time, right? It's a different look. Now against this trips tight end look, I might do this. Deep third, inside third, and then maybe I'll throw him on a curl flat instead, right? Let's not run out the way here, please. All right, something like this, QB contain. And then I'm gonna drag him down, inside third maybe. And then I'll hard flat that guy. Something like this, same thing I would do, right? Throw him on a hook curl again. You can pass me if you want to. And then obviously see the route right here. And again, you don't see, the pressure doesn't get in that time, but look at the coverage behind it, right? You're just running it with everything. Nothing's really open till late. But again, go to the instant replay right here. You'll see on the back end, right? You still have really good coverage. So your curl flat's working out here, right? Takes away a quick seam route if you want to throw a quick seam. And then he settles in, takes away the dig route. He's going to play late to this running back coming out, which is fine. Take the check down, right? So he works late to that. Your user is going to be over the middle of the field right here, right? Taking away these two routes. And obviously if they have time, right, your inside third is not going to play this. So maybe you throw him on an inside quarter instead. That quarter will match this guy. Backside number 3, that's his job in the backside quarter, the match number 3, vertical. So if you put him in a quarter instead of a third, he'll match that. And then obviously take away the middle of the field. This guy, gonna 1-2 punch Mecole Hardman. And obviously this guy's playing a hard flat. You can leave him in a soft squat if you wanted to. If you leave him in a soft squat, then he would then play these guys coming across the field. So it might even be better to leave him in a soft squat, especially with the running back away from you. Right, no reason to hard fight him. Just throw him in a soft squat. Might be even better. But again, great defense. Pressure eventually gets there, but that is the setup for that one. So now we're going to go to cover 4 quarters. Even easier, right? Show blitz. Blitz all linebackers. Shift them out. Slant down like this. All right. QB contain. All right. You can drag him down. And then what I would do is throw Roquan on a hard flat. And I'm going to use her anything over here. All right. Anything comes across shallow and drag or outside. If you want to get even more glitchy, all right, you can do something like this. Or Patrick Queen's now in a contain, like this, and you can just use your Roquan Smith, right? Or maybe you want to throw X in a hard flat, and you use a Roquan over here, all right? You can do something like that, even more of a glitchy blitz. All right, so throw him in a hook curl like that. All right, see it glitches out. All I'm in this game are terrible. You can get glitch blitzes all the time like that. So that's how I run cover 4 quarters when I run it like that. Cover 6, kind of the same thing, right? Even better because you're already in a cloud flat. Show blitz. You're going to blitz everybody. You always want to disguise it, right? So maybe you back him up a little bit. You can drag him right here to disguise it a little more. All right, shift the D-line out, slant them in, QB contain. So you want to drag him out. You want to blitz Roquan this time. You want to bluff blitz maybe your D lineman like this, right? I like this look a lot, right? You use or anything over this side, obviously, or maybe you just want to double loop your opponent, right? Get super glitchy on them, and then maybe you just use this guy and pull out with them last minute. That's what I would do. If I'll do something like this, right? Cover 6 look. Theoretically, extend cover the middle of the field on the first end cut. You take this guy, act like you're blitzing, come off the line late. You get 2 loopers around the edge, right? Obviously, pressure doesn't get there that time, but you can see the coverage behind it on the instant replay. For some reason, they block a lot better in practice, but in game you'll see it in the game clips. They're getting so fast. But you'll see here, right? This guy's going to take the first in cut, which he does, right? Your user would then carry around this guy to cover the middle of the field, right? This guy will be covered by you. This guy's going to get picked up, obviously, by the backside zones you have out here. And everything is bagged. They block a lot. Block what? How many? 6 this time? 7? Block 7 people. Let's still get to eventually. You got great coverage behind it. So again, we'll do cover 6 again at a different look. Right. Cover 6. Blitz all blackers. Slant inside. Throw him on a buff blitz. If you have time, drag him outside. Keep it contained. Right, get a little glitchy on him. Like that. You want to keep it contained here. Right. And then you use your him, obviously. Don't want to run the ball, so let's do 4 verticals, right? Again, doesn't entirely get in super fast, but you see the coverage behind it, right? That 3-red cook is going to cover that vertical crosser by the tight end. Right, so first end cut, again, 3-red cook covers him, right? Your safety's going to match this guy, or should. The corner's going to latch onto him. Backside corner and safety are going to combo this guy. Everything's covered in verticals. Right, pressure will eventually get there. I block 6 this time. I didn't pass commit, so this guy isn't looping around or whatever. Or if you keep it contained, maybe he doesn't come in fast enough, obviously, because he's on quarterback contain. So, again, we'll show it again without QB containing. And we're just going to go like this. Patrick Queen, please come in here. And against trips, I wouldn't obviously do this. I'll do something like this. Leave him in a deep half. Put X on the inside third. Throw him on a curl flat, right? Something like this I would do. All right, and then he'll be in a hook curl, obviously, as your user. Something like this. Switch to the pass play. All right. Guys eventually come in. Coverage behind us really good. So. Simply what you can run at 3-4. Not much to it, obviously. Just a few setups, you know. Show blitz. Blitz all linebackers. Shift them out. Crash down, right? Keep it contained if you want to. The blitz comes in probably faster if you don't keep it contained, in my opinion. But then you make your adjustments behind it. You can actually do it like this if you want to. Just stalk. Just drag him down, obviously. Then I would kind of like drag him right here. Just take away a quick seam, maybe inside quarter hand, maybe man this guy up like that, something like this. And obviously you have a user right here, inside third him, maybe hard fly him, however you want to do it, adjustments behind it. The main thing about this defense is the pressure going to get home, right? That's what we're worried about. And it does every single time, even stops the run. So again, if you like running 3-4 defenses, you want to know how to get some pressure real quick, and also stop the run. This is how I do it. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you do, hit the like button. Let me know if you guys are going to run this defense, if you like 3-4, if you don't, and I'll catch you on the next video.
Can anybody out there